What signs should a man look for if he's concerned about being led on?
A woman who's not giving back and who is continuously, who he's spoiling, basically. A man can set himself up for that.
Oh, yes. Very, very good advice. I really like her. You know, she's telling the truth actually amazingly. Very nice of you. Yeah, exactly. So, she just told you, man, what you need to do. Don't spoil the girl right away. You're setting yourself up for failure. Literally, she said it out of her own mouth. And she's honestly, my impression of this woman is that she's a nice woman. To be very honest, I think she's great. Like, the things that she's saying, she doesn't seem to me to be inherently disingenuous or dishonest. And anyway, right. Don't set yourself up for failure by over-investing at the beginning. Very, very good advice. Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios, here for another reaction video. Guys, if you're liking the channel, you're liking the content, you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. If you have a video you'd like me to comment on, maybe you have a compilation, a video, a Reddit post, whatever, please send it to theheliosblog@gmail.com. Also, you could hit the like button and comment. I'd like that as well. On we go.
He shouldn't be putting out gifts and paying bills and stuff like that in the very beginning when there's no commitment.
Indeed.
Do you think it's fair for somebody who leads people on to complain about being cheated on?
No.
Why not?
It just doesn't make sense.
You can't do dirty and then
be
not
upset
expect
when you're done dirty.
Yeah.
Indeed. That's absolutely true. And the problem is that in the modern world, in 2022 dating, what happens is that women are, not all women, but many women are inherently deceptive. They pretend like the relationship, or there is a relationship, or that they're interested in the guy, but actually they're looking to get gifts or free attention or free validation, and then later on they complain when men are sleeping around, when men won't commit to them, and all that sort of thing. But they had initially created the conditions that allowed for this to happen, right? So it's, again, they're right. You can't put out bad things into the world and expect to get good things in return.
Okay, when a woman leads a man on, do you blame the man for making himself vulnerable, or do you blame the woman for taking advantage of his weakness?
Blame the woman for taking advantage, because regardless of gender, you don't take advantage of people regardless.
Okay.
So these girls are just talking nice to the camera, right? They're talking nice to the camera because they don't want to look bad. You don't take advantage of anyone, right? But I'll bet if you analyzed these very women in front of you, these girls' behavior, I bet if you analyzed it, they are posting on TikTok, on Instagram for free attention and validation, which means that they're using men. They have many orbiters who are doing nice things for them. So they are doing the very thing that they said is bad to do. Now, of course, I don't know the whole story, but this is a very common trope in 2022 dating. So it's not far-fetched for me to assume that.
Okay. Would blaming the man be victim blaming?
Yes.
What sign should a man look for if he's concerned about being led on?
Does she put actual, like, not just
Effort?
attention, like effort? Does she put effort into you? Does she actually want to listen to what you're saying?
When some
Wow. Again, yeah, exactly. Very well done, girls. Very well done. That's right. Here is a very easy way to tell if the girl is into you. Does she fear losing you more than you fear losing her? If she is putting in effort and actively competing for your attention and she's afraid to lose you, she responds immediately to your text. She's always available. She goes out of her way to please you. These are all things that are extremely good signs, guys.
somebody cheats on their lover, do you typically blame the one who cheats or the one who drove the other one to cheat?
No, it's no driving you to cheat. If you cheated, you already had that in your mind. Didn't nobody make you do it. You know what I mean? It's just that might have been your excuse of why you did it, but nobody can make you cheat if you.
Indeed, very, very good. Man, these questions are wonderful, and this answer is also wonderful. These guys are doing my job for me. I don't have to break anything down or dispel lies. They're telling the truth here, and it's exactly right. If a girl cheats on you, it's not because you were neglecting her. She had the intention to cheat, and her excuse is you neglected her. See, here's the thing. For men, cheating, honestly, guys, I think cheating for both men and women is bad. And the reason I think it's bad is because it's inherently deceptive. If a man wants to sleep with multiple women, you can just tell your girlfriend that you want to sleep with multiple women. And if you are attractive enough to her, she'll just take it. She'll be okay with it. Because sleeping with multiple women makes you attractive as a man. Now, if and a man can sleep with multiple women and have feelings only for one of them. Whereas for women, their feelings are deeply tied with who they're having bedroom fun with. So, if she cheated on you, what it means is that she feels that the frame of the person she slept with is better than yours, is more important than yours. She feels she's that man is better than you, effectively. And this sort of thing is egregious. And the excuse of, you were neglecting me is BS. Basically what she's doing when she's saying you were neglecting me, let's try to repair the relationship, etc., what she's trying to do is she's trying to get you to be the nice beta provider while she gets the genes from a different man. She's trying to make you into she's trying to Black Widow spider you, right? She's trying to rip off your head and eat your innards, right? She's trying to suck the essence out of you and use it for her benefit, while you stay a headless man, effectively.
If you really care about somebody.
Right, they can make you leave.
Exactly, make you leave, exactly.
I typically blame the one who drove the other one away.
Well, why wouldn't that person just leave then?
Because most people are comfortable being in the position that they're already in.
Do you feel like it's easier for a woman to seduce a man or for a man to seduce a woman?
A woman to seduce a man, because a man...
Absolutely. Good job. So, I'm glad that that these I mean, so far the people that have been interviewed, they're pretty savvy. It's much easier for women to seduce men. And this is true actually at any age. What's funny is that a 40-year-old woman is often better than even a 30-year-old man at seduction. But here's why. It's easy for women to get what men want, right? But it's not easy for women to get what women want. So what women want is a relationship with a top 5% man. That's very hard to do. And in fact, I think that's harder for women to do than for a man to secure bedroom fun. But for a woman to secure bedroom fun is astronomically easier than for a man.
Man's always willing to give it up. They don't give a fuck who they fuck, you know?
So if the answer is women, does that make it easier for them to cheat?
I mean, people cheat regardless. And if they say they don't, they're lying.
He's right. That's right. Most people that you've met have cheated. So, but it's not easier for men to cheat than for women. It's easier for women. And the reason is because a woman could go on Tinder for 10 minutes and have a guy to sleep with. For most men, that is not the case. It's very, very difficult for a man, even a man who is an apex man. It'll take him a while to get a girl to sleep with.
Who is more likely to forgive cheating, men or women?
I don't know, 'cause I ready to kill a bitch, man.
Would you...
Violence. Anyway, who is more likely to forgive cheating? Who's more likely to forgive cheating is women. And here's why. Women are more likely to forgive cheating because if a man is able to get multiple women to sleep with him, he is a winner. He is an apex man by design. He's an alpha male. Alpha males are capable of having the bedroom fun attention of multiple women. If a woman cheats on a man, she's a bad bet for paternity, which makes her biologically a poor choice for long-term commitment for a man. So that's why men are seen as better if they cheat, and women are more likely to forgive cheating from men than the other way around. cheating will very often end a relationship from a man's end, but from a woman's end will very often not end the relationship. In fact, it will make the man more attractive to her.
Would you agree that it's women because men cheat wanting sex, while women typically cheat with feelings?
I say when a bitch fucks somebody else, that means they definitely got feelings for that person. A man can fuck a girl and not even talk to her ever again in their life.
Accurate. That's right. A woman has to have feelings to cheat, or maybe she doesn't have as much feelings as she has with her, partner that she's with, but she'll develop them after the fact, after the event, because women are made to pair bond with men that they sleep with. So once they do, they're going to go over to that guy's side, as it were.
I mean, but that's a big misconception too, because a lot of females these days can, fornicate and stuff like that without no kind of emotion, just like men can.
That's actually true, but here's the reason. The reason why there are many modern women in 2022 dating who feel nothing when they sleep with men is because they've burnt out their ability to pair bond. Once a woman reaches a certain amount of partners, I'm going to estimate and say it's 50. I think it's 50 or more. In my experience, that's what it is. Okay, so here's how it goes. Every time a woman sleeps with a man, her body releases oxytocin, which is a pair bonding hormone. But every time with every new partner, the body releases less and less. It's just homeostasis, right? It's like when you're drinking alcohol, let's say, or let's say drinking coffee, okay? When you're drinking coffee, the first time you drink a cup of coffee, you get high immediately. You feel a buzz, right? But as you drink more and more coffee, your body becomes resistant to the coffee, and you need more and more coffee to get the same effect that you had before. This is how dependence to a substance happens, but also how you build tolerance to a substance. Well, women's pair bonding is much the same. So the first partner that they're with releases the most oxytocin, which is the pair bonding hormone, but every one after the initial one, her body is learning to adapt to the oxytocin. Eventually, the body releases so little oxytocin that she can't pair bond anymore. And at that point, then just like a man, she can sleep with whoever and have zero feelings. And here's the thing, men. This is a gigantic red flag for you to look out for in the future, okay? The red flag is this. If she appears to not pair bond to you after you've slept with her, it means she has a lot of partners, a lot of previous partners. If the woman doesn't pair bond with you immediately after she slept with you the first time, there is a problem. She's not attracted to you. And either she's not attracted to you because she has lots of partners, previous partners, or she's not attracted to you because she's not with you for genuine desire purposes, but she's with you for some other reason, like monetary reasons. So you keep that in mind.
So that's kind of a toughie.
Why are men more likely to be able to have sex without intimacy than women?
I don't know, man, because the majority of guys are perverts. You know what I mean? We get into the mood, and it doesn't matter who's there, and then we're not going to want to talk to them the next day.
So,
he's speaking from personal experience. This guy's so savvy, but that's not actually the reason. The reason is biological, right? So, men, here's the deal. They are made to spread their seed, right? They're made to sleep with multiple women. So, basically, for just reproductive purposes, just for bedroom fun, men are willing to go way below their standard, right? Whereas they wouldn't for a long-term relationship. And that's not the case for women, right? For women, basically, they can only get pregnant by one guy, so they have to pick the top guy. That's the idea.
So then why should men be held to the same standard as women for cheating?
Because most of the time when a woman cheats, they get to know the man first. It's not just a one-night stand type thing. It's more of emotional involvement.
What do you find more intimate, having a deep conversation or having sex?
Deep conversation.
I am inclined to agree. For men, it's more intimate to have a deep conversation, but for women, it's actually more intimate to sleep with the partner, and this is why cheating is more egregious for women than for men.
Conversation, definitely.
If the answer is deep conversation, why is cheating more about sex rather than sharing a deep conversation with a stranger?
Well, see, that's the thing. When it comes to a man being cheated on, it wouldn't really be about the sex. It would be more about the connection that she gave to another man to be able to get to that point to have sex.
That's actually exactly right. Wow, this guy could have his own channel. That's absolutely right. It is inherently, it's like premeditated destruction, right? The girl is actively vetting, convincing, and bonding to the guy before she sleeps with him. And it implies inherent deceptiveness, right? Because she's pretending to be that way with you, but actually she's developing the branch to swing to.
Should a woman be mad about cheating if she's already a side piece?
I really feel
No.
like you don't have the right at that point.
No.
No, indeed. And here's the thing. Many women in the modern world, they are side pieces. They're not main girls because they don't move like main girls. That's the modern slang. They don't move like main girls. They don't act like main girls. And so because they don't act like main girls, that they're expecting to be treated like main girls is ridiculous, right? They go and sleep around and expect to be treated like a monogamous girlfriend. No, you're not going to earn that. Okay, here's what women need to do in order to actually get a monogamous long-term relationship, which many women in 2022 lack the ability to do, okay? And this is why the dating market is so skewed, because women don't know what to do anymore. Or they know what to do, and they're so interested in themselves, they don't even care to do these things for men. Fitness, obviously. Most women that are sleeping around, they have fitness, or at least, the women that most men are interested in have fitness. So this one is covered, but the other four are usually a problem. Femininity, cooperation, submission, and bedroom fun, loyalty. These four things are not done by the modern woman. So it almost feels like it's a forgotten art, right? The art of being a woman. It's just forgotten. So I hope that some women at least listen to this and learn what they actually need to do instead of following womanism being destroyed. See, these girls in the rock star phase, they're clueless, right? Because they can just do whatever they want and get attention, validation, free stuff, and it doesn't really matter. Like, these girls are pretty and happy, and these are the girls that most men want to sleep with, right? So at this point in their lives, they don't even know. They don't know at all what they need to know in order to have a successful life in the future. They're just having their fun. But it's actually right now that these women should be committing to a man and getting married and having children, not later.
Don't women often say once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yes.
So if he's cheating on his woman to be with you, should you be surprised if he's cheating on you with me?
No, my mom always said, you lose them how you get them.
You're consensually giving yourself up to be a side option.
Right. Don't women often say once a cheater, always a cheater?
Once a cheater, always a cheater. I disagree because people could change.
No, people can't. Past behavior is the best indicator of future behavior. So look at her expressions. It's funny. Anyway, past indicator is the best indicator of future behavior. So, but here's the thing. Women in the modern world, in 2022 dating, what they say is all men are cheaters. But that's actually not true. It's the top 5% of men that have so many options. Those men are the ones that are much more inclined to cheat because they have so many options. And women are selecting those top 5% men. Many, many women are selecting them. So it shouldn't be surprising to anyone that those men are cheaters, because they can be. And of course, if you give a man a full course buffet, he's going to take it, right?
Okay, I was just saying that, like, obviously if the man is cheating on his woman to be with you, why would you be surprised if he cheats on you to be with another woman?
Oh. Because, wow, that's so good.
All right.
Indeed. But I already explained, but it's the same with women too. If she cheats on a boyfriend to be with you, she's going to cheat on you to be with another man, and she's inherently deceptive, and basically she's a side girl only, right? There is never going to be a legitimate relationship with her because it just won't work.
Let's try this one. What do you find more intimate, having a deep conversation or having sex?
Having a deep conversation.
False. For women, that's a lie. She's just saying what she thinks the camera wants to hear. But no, that's not true. For women, intimacy bedroom intimacy is much more deep than a deep conversation. In fact, that is the very thing that releases the pair bonding hormone in women, and women release 10 times the pair bonding hormone that men do. So no, women will have deep conversations with many men, but only be bonded to one, and that's because she's only sleeping with the top one. So no, that's a lie, and that's actually incorrect.
If the answer is a deep conversation, why is cheating more about sex rather than sharing a deep conversation with a stranger?
I find cheating both ways, actually. Cheating could be in all sorts and forms of ways.
She's trying to sound smart, but anyway, here's why. Women find emotional cheating to be worse because the man is developing a relationship with another girl, and so that implies the resources she's getting from that man are going to go to... Sorry, the resources that she is getting from that man are going to go to the other girl and not to her. And that's a problem because she needs resources for her offspring. So that's why women consider emotional cheating worse. Because if he goes and sleeps with another girl, but he's still investing his time, attention, effort, and energy into her, it doesn't actually matter, right? From her biological perspective. Okay, now let's go into the Reddit post. This one is a long one. I apologize in advance. We might have a 30-minute video today. We'll see. So this guy's 28 years old male. His girlfriend of 28 years told me that her ex was better in bed during an argument. I can't seem to get over this. Should I end the relationship? Oh, by the way, guys, if you agree or disagree with any of the points that I'm saying in my, in my videos, please use the comment section. That's what it's for. Me and my GF have been together for 11 months. Her ex is in her friend group, and she frequently meets up with him. About 4 months ago, I told her that it upset me that she keeps meeting up with him. She told me that he's part of a friend group and it was impossible to avoid him. She told me that she would cut contact with him if she could, but it'd be rude of her to ask her friends to do the same. Guys, this is called an alpha widow. This is the excuse, right? But she wants to keep meeting up with him because she wants to keep him as an option. The second that this boyfriend messes up, she's going to jump ship to this guy immediately. About a month ago, I saw a picture where it was just my GF, her girlfriend, and her ex. It was recent. I asked why she would do that because it feels like they're close friends. She told me that she went to meet her girlfriend and she invited him without her knowledge. Uh-oh. So you... guys, honestly, what this sounds like is that she's trying to set up the situation where she's sleeping with the ex and is still being provisioned by the poster of this post. This is what it seems like to me. But let's continue. 3 weeks ago, I planned a spontaneous date night. I surprised her, but she said she was sorry and that she had promised to meet her friends that night, so we should do it the next day. I told her that she was the one who told me that I needed to be spontaneous, and yet when I do it, she would rather blow me off to be with her friends. Well, okay, so guys, we know what's happening here, right? I hope it's not subtle. She sees this guy as a beta male provider. He's providing her attention, free gifts, free validation, butler services, but she actually wants to be sleeping with the ex-boyfriend. She's interested in bedroom fun with that guy, but wants the provisioning from this guy. Very clear here. Very, very clearly here. I asked her if her ex was going to be there, and she said yes. Well, there you go. This started an argument, and things got a little heated. Towards the end of the argument, I was pretty angry, and I shouted at her, if you like him so much, then go stay at his house. I was pretty angry, and I admit that I probably shouldn't have said that, but then she replied, maybe I will. At least he knew how to have bedroom fun with me properly. Man, this is what an alpha widow looks like. You will never have a good relationship with a girl like this. She will just use you and abuse you, which is what she's doing to this guy. This completely broke me. I felt like a huge pressure on my chest and I felt like someone dropped a weight on me. She immediately realized this had had an effect on me and started apologizing profusely. I told her that I had to clear my mind and I went for a walk. She begged me to stay and talk it out and she wouldn't go to meet her friends. I didn't have any of it and just went outside without saying anything. So, you know what they say? They say that men don't red pill men, women do. There it is, right? Clear as day. She effectively said, you are my second option. You are the beta male. When I came back, she once again apologized profusely and kept saying she didn't mean it, etc., but I couldn't get it out of my mind. Yes, Ben, I call this strategy, this thing that the girl said, I call it beta torture, right? She puts the earworm in the guy's mind and it just destroys him. And she knew that it would, which is why she said it, because she wanted to cement in the guy's mind that he's a beta male. And if he doesn't end the relationship here, he further cements that he's a beta male, right? So all you can do at this point is get rid of her. I told her I needed some space to process and work it out. She started crying. The next day I asked her if it was true. She tried to dodge the question by saying stuff like, I can't compare the bedroom fun. The bedroom fun with you means so much more. Bullshit. But I felt like she didn't give me a proper answer because she didn't. Because she meant it. And she meant it because she knew it would hurt you. And she can't tell you, she can't lie because she's alpha widowed. Over the past 3 weeks, I tried but still couldn't get over it. She kept apologizing and begging to talk it out, but I don't want to. She told me that she would cut off her connections with her friend group. I said okay and we tried to work it out, but it didn't go well. I felt myself slowly drifting away from her and she felt it too. She even initiated bedroom fun a couple of times and I couldn't even get hard. Ooh. And this is the thing, right? When these manipulative women, right? When they start to have their attention taken away, that's when they try to chase. But what's funny is that they're only attracted to men that aren't interested in them, right? So as he started to lose interest, that's when she pushed for more commitment, right? But I mean, it's very clear the relationship's over, right? She insisted we go to couples counseling, and so today we went for the first session. The counselor was insistent on us being completely honest and truthful. At the end, she asked me if I wanted to ask her anything, and I once again asked her if it was true that her ex was better in bed than me. She said, technically, yes. He was better, but it doesn't matter because it was just pure pleasure. No! No! With you, it's love and pleasure. I love you more, and bedroom fun with you means so much to me. Oh God. Literally, guys, this is an alpha widow, right? So these are the women that can truly hurt you. And please, guys, look at my video on women that can truly hurt you if you want more information on this. That's what it is, guys. It's just the girl is unable to pair bond with this guy because she sees the previous guy as superior, and that's all there is. There's nothing you can do. You just end the relationship and find the girl who actually loves you for you and who doesn't have so many past partners that she's alpha widowed, right? To be honest, all I heard was that he was better, and this is despite me learning what she likes and making sure that she comes every time we have bedroom fun, etc. I was deeply hurt and I told her that I can't seem to get over this. She keeps crying and tells me I'm making a mistake, breaking up over something trivial. No. This is not trivial, guys. This is relationship ending stuff. You can't say this as a girl. And if a girl ever says this to you, I mean, you know. It's literally a direct attack on your masculinity. If you stay, you're a loser. Should I just rip the band-aid off and break up with her already? Has counseling ever worked for anyone in a similar situation? No. Nothing will work. Okay. Too long didn't read? GF told me that I was not as good as her ex in bed during an argument. I can't seem to get over it. But GF insists we try counseling. Okay. Top comment. And this one actually has some sense and has 300 upvotes. Finally, people with some sense. The thing that bothers me most is that during a fight, she deliberately said the thing she knew would hurt you the most. It's not about the bedroom fun. The real problem is how fast she jumped on the opportunity to hurt you. It sounds like during the argument you were trying to talk about something that genuinely bothered you, and it's concerning that she responded in such a mean way. If she can't understand your hurt, women will never understand your pain, guys. They're not able to empathize like the books or the cultural programming has told you. They're not like that. Women are ruthless and Machiavellian by nature. Anyway, guys, end the relationship if she mentions that another guy is better than you, or if she keeps mentioning another guy, there is no relationship. Okay, we're going to end the video there. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you're liking the videos, if you're enjoying this channel, please hit the sub button, hit the bell for notifications, like, comment. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.